Okay, CNA going live, everyone. So I'm Kobese over here. I'm FM Klaasen. Watu, our first live stream session.
Yeah. I mean, I think this will give the opportunity for the guys to also get up close and personal with us, right?
Yes, yes, indeed. And okay, we did start off with our Instructive Blitz online, right?
Yes.
Casual games, of course,
Yes.
just to get things going. But eventually, we're gonna want to play these themed tournaments or just arena tournaments with our chess nonsense and analysis groups. So this is just showing that we are playing online and that we are warming up for our first arena tournament. What are you looking forward to Monday?
Yes, I am. Sure, I should go play some bit of blitz to get warm.
Yeah. I from these first two blitz streams, I realized that I need to also do some training.
Yeah.
So
I realized that though when you are playing blitz and talking, it's sort of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a bit different, isn't it? Because I mean, you are thinking and sometimes in chess, some of the thoughts are sort of not necessarily verbal because the brain makes connections. So sometimes when you are talking, you are actually disturbing yourself because you are not thinking in a specific way that you normally think. You are trying to say exactly, but you don't necessarily think that way. So I noticed, when you play, so it's a challenge, and I guess one has to get used to that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I've experienced it with Twitch already. Mm-hmm. So welcome to the streaming world, Watu. It's not easy. You need to juggle, and kudos to the streamers that do it so effortlessly.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
I think we should just get going with some playing. Look for an opponent, right?
Yeah, let's look for an opponent. But okay, of course, it's not going to be rated, But let's see who is there. Make it 5 plus what? 2.
We are on Lichess, so let's go check out for.
Yeah, let's see what the challenges are.
5 plus 2. So create. We are using our for now CNA account. Everyone, it's Bafana.
So casual. Yeah.
Casual. 5 plus 3 we did last time.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. Yeah.
And we're looking for anyone that's willing to play that. Viewers, if you are watching live, throw in a comment in the chat. Tell us how you're doing.
Okay, there's a 3 plus 2 there, which I don't mind taking.
3 plus 2? But that, I thought you were talking about this one.
No. They disappeared.
So, viewers, throw in a comment over there. Tell us what you want to see, what time control. This Monday, we have our first arena tournament. Yeah. I'll put the link in the description. In the previous recording we have on YouTube.
Can I take this guy? 20.
As long as it's a normal game, right?
No, it was actually 5 plus 3.
Yeah, as long as it's
no, it was 2. It was 3 plus 2 or something.
Something that's not. There we go.
Oh, there we go. So, I get a strong player as well.
So what are you going first over here? We're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna alternate it because it's casual.
All right. Games. Yeah. Okay, Sicilian. Okay, I always love Sicilians because Okay, this one sometimes I just play knight c3
to see what black is.
Yeah. To see. I think. Aha. All right. So I will. I'll play bishop c4. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'll play d3. Okay, I'm not up to date with the latest theory. I'll jump in knight d5. Doesn't look like much of an advantage that I'm gonna get here.
It's like a quiet game.
No, it's a quiet game, but okay, I'll castle. I'm happy with a quiet game.
It's opening, okay, it doesn't go exactly the way. But this opening reminds me of Garry Kasparov's last official classical game. Against Topalov. I think they played this line. Mm-hmm. Usually white goes knight f3, knight d2, knight f1. So
yes, exactly. Right? Exactly.
I don't know what side Garry was playing. I think he was playing the black side. I'm not sure. Yeah, obviously, Garry famously lost that game. Last game.
I play h3, so it doesn't have bishop g4. Of course, I think taking is bad because the opponent d6 is weak. So he overprotects it. Does he want to play d5? D1 is going to be difficult because I'm hitting on e5. I mean, yeah. Okay, let me open for the bishop. A3 or A4? I'll go A3. Maybe later on I might play a B4. It's developing normally, nothing major. I could play knight G5 to accelerate and ask him if he's going to give me the bishop, because then he has to really make up his mind. I think I'll play this move, because, I mean, the thing is that if he lets me play knight takes, which I don't think he's got any other choice, I cannot see bishop takes c4 is strong. Because I take back and I'll oh.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I mean, I could take the bishop. He has to take with the pawn. Pawn takes. Bishop a2. The pawns are hanging there. I'm putting them under pressure. I've got two bishops, but the center is not mine. If I play pawn takes pawn, I guess he has to play bishop takes pawn, of course. And bishop takes bishop. Rook takes. Yeah, I'm slightly better, but he's got, because I wanted to play queen e2, but he's got knight d4.
Looks like we're in for a match here.
Yeah, he's played it interestingly. Very much, I want to take. I mean, it may not be the very best move, but at least I get the two bishops. Unfortunately, I'll have to take on. It would have been nice for me not to take, but I have to. So he's got a center. But okay, he's got a pawn on e5. Queen d3, d6 he plays. Okay, so I want to play queen f3. I don't want to allow knight d4. I'm not sure if I have a small advantage here. I think I do, but I need to be very careful.
Black is looking very proud there with his huge center, though. But
yeah, the center is good, but I mean,
a wall can collapse, a wall can fall.
Exactly. You know, you see, that's why I wanted to play a3. I always have these b4s, but I need to decide what I want to do with my pieces. Okay, bishop g5, because h6, I don't mind seeing, because I think he might be making some weakness. I can then that's a reasonable move. Look at 8.
Opponent's quite fit on the clock as well.
Playing quickly. Okay, it's time for me to play b4, because I need to make him worry about something. He doesn't seem like he's worried. Okay, at least now, okay, b6 I don't mind, because I'm actually hitting e5. But of course, if I play queen e2, he's going to play rook e8.
Okay, we officially have half the time of our opponent.
Not good.
Opponent has 5 minutes, everyone. Barely use time.
Very fast. I play queen d2. I need to get my rook into the game. Queen a4 is something I'm thinking about. Will he play? It looks so awkward to play queen a4, but I don't have too much time. I need to do something.
Yeah, whenever you want to go into your GM mode there and just focus, you do that, Watu. At some point, you need to kick in the nitros and...
Yeah. For now, I'm just playing centralizing. Rook f7 probably good move.
Oh, doubling up, right?
Yeah. It's that idea. Yeah, I can always defend, but I don't know who's better.
Knights versus bishops.
Yeah. Knight h5.
Knights are getting itchy.
Okay. I do have b5 and switching the queen over.
That's a long move.
Queen g4. The point is that queen g4, then the rook is hanging, right? At some variations. And the knight as well. I defend the rook.
I say that knight on b8 is not the most active piece at the moment.
Queen g4 or queen h4, I'm not sure. Okay, queen g4. Knight f4 is the logical move. Oh, g6, I'm happy to see. Look at that king. Well, for the first time, I'm feeling like actually I need to open up some things, you know. Time.
We see Robin in the chat and Mr. Baker. Robin says, hi, Watu and Calvin. Nice watching this live. Thank you,
Excellent.
Robin.
Thank you, Robin. Mr. Baker
Mr.
is
Baker,
a
good
loyal
morning.
supporter. Morning, Mr. Baker.
Yes, I think Mr. Baker is our top
Definitely.
fan right now in the chat. He's probably he deserves a star here or something in
Definitely.
the live chat. So
Definitely.
welcome everyone to the live stream. It's our first ever live stream for CNA.
I'm hanging on A3.
And Watu is a bit under pressure here.
I am. Okay, that move is a time trouble move. I feel that I'm slightly better. Oh, actually, bishop is a good move because the last rank, what is it called? But my rook is the back rank. So rook c1, I'm playing. Is it threatening anything? Rook f5? No, I don't see anything. He's threatening g5. No, he's not. So I'm gonna go. I wanna jump in rook c8.
Two knights are distant cousins.
Yeah, the knight on b8 makes me happy. I think I'm better here. I mean, the king is a little bit finding it difficult. Aha. But wait, rook c1 is also possible after taking. I mean, he's going to have to concede the file. I mean, what is he going to play?
Quite the bishops. The bishops are putting pressure.
A lot of pressure. I mean, like, no, look at this nice variation. Queen d7, bishop takes d5. Rook takes d5, queen takes, rook c8 is checkmate.
Ooh.
Queen d8 takes, if queen takes, check again. Ooh, how is he going to defend d5? I think I've got him. Well, unless he can come up with something I haven't seen. I don't see. I think he's underestimated the importance of king safety here. It's it looks.
Bishop on h6 is a beauty.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Look, and the knight on h5 now it starts to dawn on me. The knight on h5 is sorry. It looks good, but it's not contributing much. The knight on b8 is a donkey.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's going to stop bishop takes d5 because I'm eyeing. Look, this doesn't stop bishop takes d5 because I'm eyeing c8 with two pieces. But knight f6, I have to be careful. Bishop takes d5, he jumps in with knight f6. Right.
This is very instructive, everyone. Before you leap and go for the decisive strike, just double check if the opponent has.
You know what? I'm just gonna. It's a waiting move. I play a4 because I'm not sure. On knight back to f6, queen goes to g3. Trying maybe to go in.
What is in the minute train, everyone?
Knight g8. My bishop now goes to e5. My position is menacing. Knight goes to d7. My rook jumps into c6 just to stop queen f6 and so
amazing
on.
How I like how you are combining this attack and slow pressure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am applying the pressure. The bishop was on h6, now it makes its way there.
The knights know each other now, by the way, but it's not a pleasant meeting.
They've introduced, but not pleasantly. And, it's just, his king comes out. If I can put a g4 in there, it would be nice. You know what? I also have rook check, but does it get anything? Rook check. What do I want to do? Rook c7 check. My time. The question is, what does it? He can't play king there because of bishop d6. He has to go back. 97 looks very risky. I mean, I'll play queen a3. So, or bishop d6. So he probably has to play king back to h8. Okay, wait a second. Can I go queen a3? Does he have a trick?
Like he's piling all his pieces on the dark squares.
Yeah. I've got 36 seconds though. But with increment is what? 3. Okay, I've got 3 seconds increment. That's all. Okay, now I can take here. Check. No! The knight is not pinned. I nearly blundered. Would have been a big one. So I'm telling the knight. He's got to play knight g8.
Whew, this is some entanglement here.
But he's untangling. He's untangling. Let me grab here.
Pawn on a7 was hanging for like 10 moves.
For 10 moves. Now the rook tries to come in. Should I stay here? Okay, yes, I will. 23 seconds. I want to bring my rook back. Still maintaining some pressure. That guy's got 2 minutes 30. I mean, how is this possible?
I mean, surely he's not streaming. I think maybe that's
he's playing very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that one. But he wants to go 94. Okay, queen c7 and just diffuse any e3 hangs. 12 seconds. 10, 9, gotta play it. I'm worried that he can take on e3, but I can create a pass pawn. You know. And if he plays queen f8, I can also just create a pass pawn. For example, here I wanted to go something like a4.
Playing on 3-second increment, everyone.
So it's not that bad. So my idea is that, can I just take now? Oh no, rook knight d7 stops me. Oh, he takes with the king. Oh no. I missed the king takes. I thought he was going to have to take with points. Oh no. I'm in trouble already.
It's a pity.
It is a pity. It was good pressure. Okay, now I've got to try and hold a draw. But somewhere there, I didn't find the right solution. You know, I failed to find the right solution in that. Okay, I need to start thinking about holding, but it's very difficult. If I play, can I do this? Oh, like he could have taken. I couldn't have. That was a bad move. But he plays too quickly with 2 minutes.
Pawn is playing really fast.
Yeah. But I mean, he could have taken and then play a3. You know, but he's trying to. What's the word? Oh, he's defended. Oh no! What have I done? My bishop gets no squares. Oh no! Dead. What I do? I mean, let's hope he continues playing quickly. Okay, that's a good one. That gets me. Pity. He played well. Yeah. Maybe just the pawn with the queen.
Yeah.
You start hoping in situations like this.
Yeah,
this is initial now because I mean my position was so good.
I got a couple of questions for you after this game. Unless you guys are gonna play a rematch or something.
No, we can look at the first game.
Viewers out there, I hope you guys are getting ready for the CNA Arena tournament this Monday at 8 p.m.
I will resign.
Okay, good game there by your opponent, but I think you had in that time pressure you missed some stuff there. Watu.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think, so I got two questions. Mm-hmm. Okay, obviously this is now you under time trouble, so that's understandable. But there was one moment you played the rook f6 and then you played your bishop back or something. I think you had bishop d5. So
this must be a winning position. So this e5 was a mistake.
Rook f6, I think you must bishop d5 over there.
Oh, come on. I missed just that.
Look there, you got 24 seconds on the clock.
Just bishop takes d5 is clearly weak.
And then
no, that one is an error.
Taking there, right?
That's just an error. I mean,
there's plenty of. I mean, everything was winning for you at some point, but I mean,
bishop c5 even. I mean, because bishop c5 you cannot play 94 because if 94 bishop takes d5.
Also, you could take and play queen a5 at the very least, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But I mean, then why am I playing a5?
Yeah.
I have complete control.
Okay, but you had this one here.
That was nice.
We are adjusting to streaming and playing live, everyone.
Yes.
I say queen a3 is a plan. Bishop d5, yeah.
Oh, he's both, but the queen. Oh, he's protecting.
Both knights are pinned.
Both knights are pinned, and the queen protects e7.
Yeah.
Well, it did look like it should be good. But it's okay. It was interesting.
Okay, it's a pity there, but a good game there, Watu. Let's get another one going.
Do you want to play?
We can do that. Or unless you want to first get some steam off.
No.
Let's do this.
No.
Yeah, warming up for that Monday one.
Yes. Well, the thing is, when you always meet players who are very, very fast, you shouldn't let them, open that gap, I guess.
Yeah.
Because at some point, even you start being under pressure yourself. I mean, but my opponent played very quickly. It's quite amazing.
Okay, but to be fair, he was doing bad at some point, right? That's the
Yeah, of course. But that's his strategy, isn't it?
That's the
He
point.
just wants to play quickly. And then
I'm getting a 1900
pressure.
here. 1953 chess tactics game. So I'm expecting some tactics here.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Chess tactics. Okay.
I need to play solid here for this chess tactics guy.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what he's going to do.
T4 for tactics? No.
No, I think he's gonna go for Grand Prix type of thing, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. He's gonna try and do.
Is he gonna push? They usually like to push.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see now. I'm gonna put my knight on the edge there. Don't try this at home. Okay. Maybe just knight f5 immediately.
Mm-hmm. This becomes like a very good French for you, isn't it? It's like a very, very good French now.
Takes, bishop takes, and I'm happy. G4 sometimes. Okay, now the pawn is just hanging. Sometimes I can even play knight h4.
Mm-hmm.
And later on I can just cement my knight with h5 as well.
Well,
we'd love to play the viewers at some point, the subs, right? So
maybe the viewers can write and tell us. We'll take them up for a challenge.
Send us your handle name on Lichess in the chat.
Yeah.
And then we will challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so G4. What now? The knight has some options. Knight H4, Knight E3. What am I doing? Yeah, Knight E4 as well.
Once again, you have too many good options.
Too many nice options. I hate it. I hate it.
When you have too many good options, it becomes a problem as well.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I want to go here because I want my queen to get in. Of course, he's not going to capture, but for the moment, he cannot castle. If I go Knight H4, he's probably going to have to play a move like G5 just to cut my queen out. I don't see anything else that he can do, really. So I'm gonna go for tactics now. I'm playing chess tactics game. So let's try it. 93 also looked decent there to get
a very good position. I mean, basically many moves are making sense, but this one makes perfect sense. You are more developed and so on. Yeah. Let's see what he's going to do.
It's paining white that he can't castle. He spots it. So now I can actually put my knight back if I want to. Maybe I should just do that to keep the tension, because trading doesn't seem to cause any problems for him. So I'm going to play back here just to keep some tension. Banele is saying Siwa 17. Welcome, Banele. Kumalo. Okay, so we will challenge you in a moment, Banele.
Okay.
Let's see if we can manage here first. So, Mr. Chess Tactics, what are we doing? I'm going to just keep my bishop. This is such a beautiful creature. I don't want to allow my bishop e3 is not possible right now. Castling is not possible.
Sure.
My opponent needs to find a way to...
A tough position for the opponent, though.
Yeah. And my knight is quite... Maybe bishop d3 or something.
Sure, you've got so many good pieces. The knight, the bishop.
I want to play bishop e7, rook c8.
The French gone wrong for what?
Excuse my French.
Excuse your French. I mean,
bishop d3 was expected. So now, question is, do I want to give him this? I got the urge to just continue developing. But the question is how? I can play this, but this is it seems like a pity to do it. But I could keep the status basically by doing that. Such a pity because if he removes this knight, one day he can play queen e2 and bishop e3 and just castle. So I don't want to allow this. So I'm gonna play this slow move. I don't know if it's in the spirit of the position, but I don't want to give him that.
But it makes sense. I mean, basically your knight on f5 is a monster.
Yeah.
Stopping many moves, so it makes a lot of sense.
For now, my king is okay.
Yes.
So my king can just decide when he wants to castle.
It's a very frustrating position for white, I think.
No pawn breaks.
Yeah, and no real play.
He should try to play c4 or c3 and knight d4 at some point, something like that. So his knight should actually be on e2, c3,
Yeah,
and
but the knight is on a4.
Yeah.
Not easy, eh?
So, Mr. Banele, are you related to Mr. Mango? Are we gonna get a top blitz player here, Banele, in the house?
Maybe he can tell us more about himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Queen e2, so this is not a threat yet. So bishop d7, the rook c8 comes to mind. I don't want to push this pawn because it's gonna kill this bishop for now, so I need to time that. But bishop d7 I'll do. Nothing yet. I'm controlling this.
I think you missed a piece there. You could have played queen a5.
Holy. Queen a5, knight c3, d4.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue.
But your position is so good, you don't need a piece.
That's the only time you don't feel it, right? Okay. So my opponent finally is threatening to castle. Can I go d4? But no, I don't want to allow that knight there. I take here. Okay, but then bishop b5 is also nice. Okay, now I'm tempted. So d4, knight here, take first perhaps. Then my opponent cannot castle really. The knight check here, I have knight. He does have bishop b4 though. So I just need to be slightly careful. At some point bishop b4, I suppose. Okay, this looks too juicy, so I'm gonna play it. I don't know. Okay. Seems like there's a lot of options.
Actually, I like b5.
b5.
Because, if he castles, then you go b4, queen a5. But I like this as well.
Vanilla says, lol, not really, but I was at Moya, met him there. Ah, okay, you played in the Moya. That's nice.
Okay,
that's nice. We actually missed out on that one this year.
How did you do?
Event. How was your results? Okay, 94. No checks besides 96. Let's invade. I was attracted to this idea on the light squares and cannot castle the other way as well. So, okay, I'll take.
He cannot say it did not give check.
Yeah. Okay, but the other knight is now looking interesting. I might have to play bishop c6 here. Bishop c6 probably. But wait a minute. Bishop b5? Oh, then he has queen d1 at least. Because I wanted to play bishop b5 and then bishop c6. But let's cut out the counterplay. Let's do that. This is also in the air. My opponent has to dislodge this guy. Does he have queen d3 though? Queen d3, rook b2. Would be okay.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be dangerous.
Can always take here as well. My king is actually getting it. He's happy to castle now. Welcome to all the viewers. Throw in a comment in the chat. Tell us what you want to see, what type of games. You can also challenge us. Just throw in your username on.
Okay, let's put it so you can challenge us and even pick an opening that you want us to play.
Make it more interesting.
Make it more interesting.
Yes.
Like for example, Banner there can actually say, what happened? Did he locked out? Okay.
My opponent is gone for the moment.
But
he logged out, so I can claim the victory.
Just come with it because we've got an opponent waiting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think my opponent's had enough.
He had enough. So, right. So, Banele, you can say who you want to play against, and you can pick the color, and you can pick the opening.
Whew.
I mean, look at the odds.
That's a buffet.
It's a buffet.
So, okay, are we challenging Siwa, right? That's his name. Siwa 17.
But is he preferred? Does he say what his preference is? Color?
Yeah, we can.
Let's set it up first, and then maybe we'll wait. Maybe doesn't mind.
Siwa 17.
There is. I saw something online.
Challenge.
So color
5+3.
Any color you prefer?
If there's no preference, then we just get a challenge.
Just challenge.
Okay, here we go. He says he wants Watu.
Me? Okay, come.
I want Watu.
Come here.
I want white pieces.
Oh goodness. Okay, opening.
Any
Any
preferred
preference?
opening or can
But you don't say I should play A5. Okay, no, as chess scholars bait me. You play A5, A4, A3, A2.
Yeah, you play the guy. You played someone at the tournament. You get them 3, 4, 5 times, and every time you get black against them, or you want a certain color, and every time you get
it always happens.
So he's making it clear he wants white against you.
Absolutely. And any variation does not matter.
No specific preference. I think Banele is ready. I think we should just
make
take
sure
the
that
black pieces.
Okay.
Okay, just hold on. Oh, okay, you went out there. Watu. Let me just go there.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't throw in the challenge yet. Siwa 17. Am I missing a Siwa 17? Siwa 17. This challenge. Your choice of opening. Aha, thanks Siwa. And we will take black. And Watu is going to take on this one.
Is it 5 plus 5? Okay.
Oh, it's 5 plus 5. I thought it was 5 plus 3. It's 5 plus 5, everyone. Maybe for streamers' luck, we got an extra 2 seconds.
Okay, please in English.
Okay, so we got Siwa 17 versus Bafana.
Okay, let's play King's Indian.
Okay.
Make it uncomfortable.
So now...
I know the English players, they want to go for a slow build-up. And so I'm actually just disturbing. This way.
So now I'm gonna try my best, or you can decide how much you want to. But words, your opponent might be calculating with you here.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Imagine that you play a real tournament over the board, and then your opponent hears you go.
Oof, trouble. Trouble.
But yeah, good luck to Banele, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a sport. Looking forward to this game. So we have like a English. White can of course decide, is he going to go into a pure English, or we're going to go back to some
Kings in there, right?
Yeah, some mainline stuff. This is a big question mark. And of course, I think our famous South African player Banelevich, he kind of likes these G3 stuffs against the King's Indian defense.
Ooh,
okay.
Okay, I'll play 97.
So this is exciting stuff. Almost looks like I'm watching Tal and Botvinnik play Botvinnik versus Tal.
He's look. I mean, Banel is not running away from main. Should we say? It's an invitation.
The only difference, right, to the main line is the knights on F3 usually.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly. That's why I'm thinking of taking on D4 and then
just to transpose back
into the.
Because I was wondering, what's the advantage? Can one easily throw in something?
All right, so we've got like some King's Indian, and
I want to see what player knows their theory better.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here what I should play. There are so many options, but I will play Rook E8. I mean, at the moment, I'm not sure how White is going to set up, so I'm just going to play some logical thing, because there are many ways I can play it. I can play A6 B5. I mean, plan or try to get to E4 with knight C5.
No, please go ahead.
Or try to get to C4 with knight E5, and then knight D7 and things like this. So it depends really how White plays it. I mean, at the moment, I'm at White's mercy.
And this is such an interesting position, right? Because, I mentioned this in one of our previous videos. There's a book by Svetozar Gligorich, I Play Against the Pieces. And they explain this line, or they talk about this line, the King's Indian defense. They talk about it a lot. And I think it was my great predecessors as well. Maybe it's more there to those two books. But to me, when I first looked at this line, it seemed a bit strange because black gives up the center, right? You have the small center pawn on D6. And white just looks better. But black has this nagging dynamic pressure. And black goes for dynamic ideas. And white usually needs to just cut out. Or if white manages to cut out everything, he has maybe a long-term advantage with more space and so on. The D6 pawn that's weak. But it's amazing how black just generates play. So I think it's an interesting battle, this one.
It is. Okay, so but he knows his stuff. He's threatening knight takes a6.
Looking solid.
Bishop takes a5. That's the normal. sort of threat.
This was also a question, by the way, that I read in these books. Where to put the queen, E7 or C7? Wherever. That's a big question usually.
It is. Yeah, but I guess, now I'm just setting up and waiting to see what white F3.
Ooh.
F3 is a bit committal. It's a move that is playable in this position, but I haven't gotten out of my way to make F3.
Personally, I would I hear you. I think that's correct. It's not out of the way, but if I'm black, I kind of like seeing F3.
It's what I'm saying. No. I mean, I would have been more like if he plays rook E1 first and keeps options and keeps it.
Because maybe white was fearing that you just grab on E4, but it would have been dangerous with the queen.
Okay, well, he's playing like an E4 player, but playing because he's going for it. And now I get the B4 square. B4, I should. Am I worried about B4? Not necessarily, but I'm not to underestimate it as well. The pawn on G3 is a little bit soft, but at the moment I cannot get to it. Is B4 something I should worry about? Not really, because I get access. So can I go knight D7? If B4, I go knight E6. It's one way. I should watch out my time. The other time I didn't. The bishop on E3 is hanging, but I cannot get to it. I cannot play D5.
The board full of pieces.
The board is full of pieces.
Oh, I love the tension.
But D5, it doesn't feel right somehow. Very interesting stuff. Badam. I'm going to play knight D7.
Viewers, if you haven't joined the Lichess group, the Chess Nonsense and Analysis Lichess group, don't forget to do so. We have our first tournament starting this coming Monday evening, 8 p.m. And you get to play some more against myself and Watu. We're going to, of course, this is the first of many, but we will make it as interesting as possible along the way. We'll add more things along the way, maybe make some themed tournaments as well. But do join us for our first one this Monday. All you need to do is join the Lichess group. It's not in the description now. It's in our previous recording description. But when we are done with the live recording, I'll post it. I'll post it in the description.
Yeah. He just goes for it. And why not?
White's grabbing a lot of space. Want to B4?
He is. Right. So if I go knight A6, it's going to go B5. For a second, I'm thinking about knight B4, queen B3, C5, knight E2, but I don't want to give the D5 square. So I'll play that solidly like knight E6 or something. So I'm hoping that one day he might regret the pawn pushes. So sometime I want to play 95 maybe.
I'm wondering what is Banele thinking. Maybe he can share his thoughts as well in the chat.
B5, okay, that's very interesting. Is that taking C6, of course? This looks risky for white, but maybe playable. Okay, so I'm going to play 95, then he probably has to play what, queen E2, but then if queen E2, I've got a rook A3, I'm attracted to 95 because I was worried there for a second. I looked at B6, F4, knight takes C4, knight takes C6, queen C7, knight D5, but I've got queen takes C6 defending the knight. For a second, I was a bit worried about that variation.
Sure, your opponent's also calculating that now.
Yeah, of course. If he was double checking. And so my idea, if you queen E2, maybe I can throw in a rook A3. So I'm asking the question, how are you going to defend C4? And that's a big question. So
You know,
I'm not
this
100% sure.
this kind of reminds me like a live course. If you present something,
Right.
maybe just give everything that you are winning and just omit what the opponent has.
Oh, I see.
Just give your opponent enough to think about.
Oh,
Don't
but
reveal them.
get him worried. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm just having fun here.
Yeah. So I don't know how is it defensive for. I mean, okay, it would have to be a little bit sad if he has to move the knight away, but I think that's almost like the option or rather what he would have to do. I think I don't know, possibly has to move the knight back. Yes.
92 it is.
Yeah, so he's threatening f4. Now I could play it in like okay, I'm hanging on c7. It could be time to play queen c7, and then if he plays f4, go knight d7, because I also have knight c5. So either queen c7 is an option, or is there any other more aggressive option? Do I have tricks?
Getting to the business end, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Getting closer to a minute aside.
I wonder if I have tricks in this. There are always tricks, but
You are watching live. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Do us a favor.
Yes. He's fearless. You must give him that.
Definitely a good start here from the viewers' challenges.
Yeah, putting some pressure.
And the time is equal.
Yeah. The queen c7 really passe. Yeah, I have to. Don't see much. It's risky for me.
Well, just a couple of pawns have been traded. All the pieces are on the board.
Yeah. We are both slowly. I'm gonna check with the pawn. Time is an issue for both a little bit, but okay, we are not in serious time trouble. It's busy calculating knight takes queen takes e5. But, I didn't have to play queen takes e6 as well in that position. Bishop d4. Okay, but surely I'm going to play e5.
Luckily the players have 5-second increment here.
Yes.
So
yes.
You're gonna still have to play quality.
Yeah. No, the thing is, time wise, yeah. I look. I think for the first time in the position, I'm starting to be comfortable now.
Okay.
I mean, because I have control of the center. The knight on e2 is not such a threatening piece anymore. I'm talking slower because I'm calculating. I think I want to play knight c5 anyway. Because if he takes, I'll take back with my bishop. I'm not afraid of the bishop takes. Oh, cool. Plays it. Okay, I wasn't afraid of this move because I thought that the black squares were important. I can play with f8. I could take play bishop f6. Is he gonna play knight c3 then? Good. Is f6 a threat? I chickened out of bishop f6. I wanted to play bishop f6, but I thought he would play knight c3. He's attacking c6.
There we go. It's heating up.
It is. It's ahead on time, is it?
It's heating up.
Oh, he wants my pawn. That is playing quickly. That's a sad move for me to play. Okay. Trying some tricks, but that didn't work. I thought he couldn't play that actually. Trouble. It's looking good. Wow, what a move. Dangerous for me. Finding some moves there. Oh. 12 seconds. He's on me. In trouble. Possibly. Surviving or trying to survive. But I think F6 was G4.
Slugfest.
Probably F6 was a little bit was a mistake. He was looking good. Now I'm attacking the rook. So I might have managed to swindle him when he was swinging, going for my head.
Seems like White got just a bit too excited.
Yes, he kind of also forgot that maybe his pieces could also get into trouble.
I literally don't know how UK got counterplay there.
How I got out? I didn't get out. He basically
yeah, he basically shot himself in the foot. Mr. Baker says, that's why this is the best channel. You guys make me laugh while I'm getting the best chess coaching. Good one, Mr. Baker.
Thank you, Mr. Baker.
So,
should I grab the rook? Was there knight?
To grab or not to grab? This is the question.
To grab or not to grab?
I must say, Banele put up a huge fight. I think he was...
No, I was in trouble. I was
looking good there. Great game there.
Sorry about that, Banele. I swindled you.
If you click on analysis board over there, good game there, Banele. I think F6 was maybe just the blunder of the game there because you had everything covered. Of course. How do you find a knockout punch here?
Well, look, I mean, the point is that you don't have to. You don't have to find a knockout punch. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You can just sort out your position. Like, for example, your king, just go king h2.
Prophylactic thinking. Whatever you want to.
Get out of the thing with king there, play bishop f3, build your position.
And also, I mean, he's got the time on the clock here, 55 seconds versus 4.
Yeah.
This is when you get excited for your opponent's time, right?
Exactly. He sort of was sort of...
Yeah, Banele says, thanks for the game. Great game there, Banele. Very impressed. But I think that's the first viewer's game and excellent.
Nice game.
Yeah, a lot of tension, this is your classical type of stuff over here in the King's Indian G stuff.
Well. Nice.
Great game. So, no other viewers want the game? Or shall we play maybe one last game? We look for a last casual game? Or what's
if no one is there, we can look for a casual game.
Let's do one more casual game, right?
No one.
In the meantime, we can set up something.
We can search for something.
So we said 5+3 casual, random color. Yeah, okay. So I think Data Steel Blitz is also currently on now.
Yeah, Klaasen is dominating, huh? I mean, dominated.
Yeah, he dominated the rapid. He said that in his interview that usually in these St. Louis or Grand Chess Tour type of events, there's also this rapid and blitz, but usually he's behind in the rapid section. And then he catches up with the blitz because his blitz is better. So he was quite surprised that he actually won this rapid cleanly. Now he's going into the blitz with the lead. So he's looking to dominate over there.
But okay, in the World Championship, he won he did win the rapid and the blitz, right? No, who won the blitz in the last World Championship?
That's a good question.
I know before that he was defending both titles. I know he had won the rapid and the blitz.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if he actually won the blitz.
That's a good question.
I think he won the rapid, and then the blitz someone else might have. I don't remember actually. Yeah, but I mean, he's formidable in any of these.
Yeah, of course.
But it shows, when you play a lot, like you look at someone like Caruana.
Okay,
or there's somebody.
Got a question mark next to a 20. Let's go D4 or change. 2039.
So it could be stronger.
Yeah.
Like when Caruana first, he used to be, everyone was saying at that level, it's his weakness, at that level. A nice tango. But now he's playing like now at like he's probably like top 5 of the blitz or rapid.
Yeah,
he's caught up quickly now.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's inviting some endgame here. I can't go E4 because of bishop G4 might be awkward. So let's see. I think I'm going to push here because let me just see. It takes, and then he wants to go into this endgame. I don't feel like this.
No.
Or he'll probably even take knight takes. Then he's comfortable. Actually, that's a old Indian trick. So wait, what am I doing here? So I'm gonna push.
Probably 97.
Right? 97 E4, and sometimes if he wants to go into a King's Indian defense, sometimes it's beneficial actually for white to have not castled, because then white can just chuck in a H4, H5 if you go G6. So he doesn't go for that. So now I need to figure out a setup here. So this knight clearly wants to get in over there. Do I go G3? I want to go G3. I'm gonna go G3. Maybe one day H4, H5. A lot of times black does this and that. And tries to get the bishop traded off.
But actually, in the classical sense, I mean, this variation is supposed to be better for white because you put the knight on G6 too early probably. Because you probably have to wait for white to commit to some setup.
Yeah.
But I guess it's there's nothing really wrong with it. But
I'm gonna go H4.
That's what I would have done as well.
Don't want to allow him H4 himself.
Yeah. But the issue is that for me, I don't know if I would have played H5 as black because I would have been hoping to someday crack with F5.
Now F5, the G5 square is
exactly.
over.
It kind of gets difficult now.
Where does black break?
This is my point. I mean, I find like black is just positionally speaking. I'm not saying black is losing, but from a positional point of view, black is they're shooting themselves in the foot. They can't play F5. C6, they've put the knight that should be that side on G6. It's not making sense to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna play. I can never do stuff like this easily, but I'm gonna go bishop E2.
Logical.
Put the bishop on E3. Put my queen somewhere, and
I used to
play king F1, king F2.
I used to play the Dutch before. Then I stopped because I realized something similar. There are these defenses where you go so exotic that you're looking for ideas, but then you find your opponent is just playing normal moves, and then you find yourself sometimes in serious trouble. Yeah. And yet your opponent has not really done anything special.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
They're just playing normal moves, and you are playing all these exotic ideas, and you're still in a difficult position after all of that. Then you're sitting there with a bad position. You think to yourself, "Man, I should have played just D5, E6, Bishop E7, knight, and castled."
Yeah.
And castled. Like, look at my position now. I think this is the danger that black is.
What is going on here? This bishop has no space.
I don't want to say anything.
It's nice that the knight is even covering this.
I don't want to say anything. No, I don't want to say anything.
Okay, so F3 looks juicy. Let's do that. G3 is hanging.
I didn't want to say anything. But as I was saying, I said, there we go.
Yeah.
The exotic moves. How many moves do we have? 10? He played 10 exotic moves, and now he's losing it. Oh, now he's thinking, oh my goodness, why didn't I just play d5, b6, and castle?
Why didn't I just stay at home instead of
normal?
go to Hawaii?
Go to Hawaii. Why did I go to Hawaii? Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so now I know it's really just calculating. If I take here, he doesn't have anything that my bishop can even take over there. So I'm just going to capture. I could have delayed it. And now I need to just decide where to put my king. I might just put my king on the other side of the board now. Knight h5 is happening. I should just be slightly careful. This is also in the air all of a sudden. Can I just take? I want to take. But he has this and that. One day this bishop is going to capture over there. I should just be slightly careful here. I don't want to actually grab more material. I'm rather just going to try to solidify. But now bishop e3, knight here. Might have to play a rook g1 then. You just be slightly careful. Wait, but with all of that said, isn't bishop just hanging? The pawn hanging? Oh, come on.
That's what I was thinking all the time.
Wow. After all of that.
It's what I was thinking all the time.
Okay, so I play king bait very quickly.
He sees it now.
Okay, so now I don't put my king on this.
Intentional along.
Okay, so I think it's time to cash in. No.
See that knight f7 was accepted. You just saw that he could play knight h5, and then he went king b8. Shame, man. Poor guy. Yeah. No, we lucky he's not one of our viewers, because I mean, I'm sorry, I couldn't have helped myself but laugh.
This guy's giving me so much.
So much for so little.
I want to go queen d2 and then this. I guess I can do it now. Let's without any. I need to take something. Let's take on d8.
I would have taken the Emperor first, just to like his king, and then take. But okay, either way, I mean, it's also the position is also good.
I just want to get my king. I want everything close on that side. But yeah, it's a pity I'm letting go of this pressure here.
Look at that knight on g6. I mean, he went through hoops to get a knight on g6, and it's doing nothing.
He went through hoops, yeah.
It's knight to g6, and then now the knight is on g6. And nothing's happening. I mean,
this is his only play here. Why is he not playing this?
Because think about that knight on g6. This is the problem. Yeah. That's the thing about these exotic openings. Now that knight on g6 is staring him in the face. He invested knight c6, knight g7, knight g6, and cannot move. I mean, it's a problem.
Yeah,
it's a big problem. I think if I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet. He's not worried about anything else. He's looking at that knight on g6. And it's worrying him. It's worrying. That knight on g6 is worrying him. Because that knight on g6, my goodness. It doesn't even have prospects. Like I can go knight h8, knight f7, knight h6, nothing. Knight f8, knight h7, nothing. You see, he's thinking about that knight.
Let's just get the king out of here.
I'm interested more. I'm more interested. I want b5 too. I'm more interested about that knight. I want to trust what he's going to do with that knight.
Let's put this rook over here.
Oh, this is torture.
This is maybe coming.
Oof.
Okay, so now let's see. I guess I can do this. My queen involved.
Another idea I'd like to have been h5, h6, because the
nice.
bishop is,
Nice.
But you don't have to.
Let's see. I could always still do that though. Yeah, well, I want to play h5 even before rook f1, but let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it anyway. Everything is protected here. It's always good to check your pieces.
This is such a miserable position. Why did he do this to himself, this guy? He's done this to himself.
Yeah.
He's done it to himself.
And it's just one move. Look at knight c6, knight e7, knight c6, one move g3.
Done. Done. Done.
G3.
Done. Yeah, that's why, certain openings are called classical openings. For a reason.
You play classically correct.
Classically, you put your pieces on the center, you castle.
Yeah.
right? And that's it.
Okay, now the nice thing is he can't take on g5 because the rook is hanging with check. So I'm gonna go h6.
This guy's miserable. You must go back now, knight g6. No, and then put the knight on h8 to stop the pawn. I mean, what else can he do? I mean, that knight is giving him enough.
That is the knight's destiny.
Yeah, it's a nice destiny. It's
h8.
Go to h8. I mean, this is the only thing. I told you. I read it. I can read it.
Wow.
I told you. I called it.
Okay. Okay. So this one here, rook is not going to help because I do have queen h6 and rook f6. Yeah. I guess I know.
It's going knight h8.
Goes knight h8 then.
It's going knight h8.
And then I don't need to win the game anymore.
It's going knight h8. That knight has been bothering him from the moment it touched that g6 square, and I told you. I called it.
Wow.
Yeah. I can see it coming. I know when pieces are bothering the guy. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. I feel it when you see that knight was a bother. I'm telling you.
Okay, so
Cannot move now. The knight cannot move. Basically cannot move. Wow.
He
Shame,
just
man.
okay.
I know this is like just enough punishment.
I'm just gonna go rook h4.
I mean, come on. I mean, come on. I mean, look at the guy's knights. I mean, shame, man. Poor guy.
And he tangled with the
He
knight.
tangled with the knights.
Knight f6.
No. He was excited moving these knights, and then after a while, it was a problem.
I think this is the last Christmas he's gonna dance.
He's not dancing anymore. But I think it's actually sort of very instructive for the viewers, because it doesn't make sense to maneuver your knight to set a position before your opponent has committed to a specific structure. That's why, like in a King's Indian or something, or some Nimzo Indians, when the white plays d5, with pawn c4, d5, then c5. Okay, then they've committed. I can maneuver around. I can, move my knight. Your first game, when your knight was on f5, you move your knight to e7. Yeah, it's going to f5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fixed. So I mean, I think unfortunately,
my structure was just too flexible. I could adapt to his knights coming that way.
Exactly.
Okay,
That was nice though.
Interesting stuff for today. Yeah, I feel like you had a bit more tougher challenges here today, Watu, with that viewer as well, Banele, giving you a really interesting game. So
Absolutely.
We would like to do more of this. Maybe we'll also do we'll do some puzzle rushes or something in future, or solve some puzzles. But I'm getting geared up for Monday. Viewers also, hopefully we'll get I want to see you, everyone turning up for the Monday arena, everyone. Mm-hmm. And we'll be playing on Monday.
Yeah.
And we'll probably release something on the Tuesday. Mm-hmm. We'll see who, obviously the games that Watu or myself will be playing. We'll analyze and we'll choose. We'll select some games. So all you need to do is just join the Lichess group, Chess Nonsense and Analysis. Check out the link in the description. I'll post it now after the live stream. And any final nonsense from your side? What?
No. I mean, it was nice, but I think it's always nice to, as we said, we want to do all kinds of things with the audience. It reminds me actually, when I was growing up, I used to belong to a club called the Johannesburg Chess Club, and it was a club that was running sort of the whole year, right? And I was young, like probably 6, 7. And but it was such a brilliant club because they had everything. They had like a themed tournament, where you would start off from a certain position.
Nice.
They had different sections, like ladder system. You play at a certain group. If you win, you go there or you go down. They had then they had league, where you play somewhere for league. It was a different time because there wasn't any internet, right? You couldn't sit at home and play.
Yeah.
But so I like that. I think what we are doing kind of reminds me a little bit of that. That we are hoping that everyone will find something they like.
Yeah.
So we're also just introducing also this idea that guys can play against us and win some games. Why not? And I think it's a lot of fun.
Excellent. I wish I had this growing up. I think it's a great initiative, and if you gunning for us. If you want to challenge us online, this is the place to be, everyone. So I think that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It goes a long way to helping the channel. So yeah, we will see you Monday evening, 8 p.m. for our first arena tournament.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Watu. Thanks, everyone.